She knows I'm somebody that will cross the seven sea for her. I'm that kind of man that will never want to see anybody lay a finger on her, talk less for me to even harm her.
For real.
For real. Like I won't like even see somebody do something to her, talk less of even me to do that to her.
So you are trying to let us know that you do not have a hand in what is happening to Vivian.
I do not have a hand. I'm even surprised now that she's telling me she has like three boyfriend because all this while I've been in.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, what's the name?
My name is Raphael.
Raphael. Raphael, how are you doing?
I'm very good, and you?
Fine, thank you. Raphael, before I go into details why I invited you down to this place, I would first of all appreciate you for honoring my invitation. Raphael, please, do you know this young girl here?
Yeah, I know her. She's my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend, all right? Do you know this one here?
Yeah, I know her. She's a roommate.
All right. So, do you know this man here?
Yeah, I know her. That is her father.
Thank God you know everybody here. Raphael, there is an issue that led me, that they brought to my table that led me to invite you down to this place. Hmm? She actually brought this matter to my table, but I will escape what she said. I will skip what she said to us. I will start from your girlfriend, Vivian, here. Vivian came to us and said that she woke up one morning and started feeling this headache. She thought it was just a normal headache until she got to school. She said that morning she took water, bathed and dressed up and left for lecture. While lecture was going on, she started feeling this hotness in her. Her temperature started rising. Then she couldn't continue with the lectures. She have to leave to the house. She said she thought it was typhoid and malaria. She went to a pharmacy as a medical student and got some drugs for herself. She started taking those drugs and the sickness was like okay. She was like normal. Typhoid and malaria is supposed to last for 3 days or 5 days, but this one lasted for 7 days and nothing to show for it. Then she's having this cough and the rest of them. Sometimes her body will be shaking, she will be shivering. And her monthly flu that normally froze for 4 days came and lasted more than 4 days to the extent that she went to pharmacies and got some drugs. This thing lasted for 14 days. She saw her monthly flu for 14 days and some, or even more than according to her. So she went and got herself some drugs from a pharmacy. That was the drugs Annabelle here came back from school and saw and started quarreling her. According to her, she told Annabelle that the pharmacist said this drug is just for 5 days. If she take this drug for 5 days and nothing happens, she should go see a doctor. That was how Annabelle left her and she continued taking these drugs. But she was actually against her treating herself as in self-medication. So she said the next day she went to school. On coming back, she saw Vivian here lying down on the floor, almost gone. She called neighbors. She raised her arm, called the neighbors, and they assisted her in taking her to the hospital. When they got to the hospital, according to her, she said the doctor tried and revived her. After which they did series of tests and scan, but to her greatest surprise, they could not find anything wrong with her. The doctor asked them to check another hospital or any other way. They went home. When they got home, Annabelle here asked Vivian to talk to her parents, let them know what is happening to her. But Vivian said no, that this is something she can handle on her own. According to her, she says a friend recommended this ministry to her, and she was able to convince Annabelle here to take her to this ministry, which Annabelle, after disagreeing, agreed to take her there and finally took her to this woman of God who conducted series of deliverance on her. Vivian told us they bought holy water, they bought olive oil, they bought different kind of things, including prayer books. That the thing is that while the prayers will be going, deliverance will be going on, she will be fine, she will be okay. But once the deliverance is over, within the short period of time, the sickness will come back. She said this thing keep on happening. That sometimes she will be in the house, there will be light, but everywhere will seem dark. She will be seeing darkness everywhere. Sometimes she will be seeing herself being buried. Sometimes she will be sleeping and she will be dreaming, seeing different kind of wild animal. Sometimes masquerades will be chasing after her. She said she has been seeing strange things since this sickness started. Yes. So after spending like 7 to 12 days, according to her, in that ministry, the woman asked them to go home, that she don't think she can handle this anymore, that this girl seems to be an obanje, that she cannot, that they should go home. That was when they returned home. Annabelle here told her to call her parents, that her father is a native doctor, that from what she is seeing, that this thing is a spiritual something, since the hospital said they could not find anything wrong with her, that they should inform her parents, that her father can consult the gods, make some inquiry as a chief priest he is, as a native doctor, to find out what is wrong with her. But Vivian, instead of agreeing to what Annabelle said, started crying. Annabelle was like, what is wrong with you? Why are you crying? Before you know it, she joined Vivian in crying. So after crying, Vivian told her to do her this one favor, that there is this place somebody asked her to go, recommended for her to go, that she should take her to that place. And it happens to be a white garment church. Annabelle says she's not going anywhere, that enough is enough, that she should call her father and tell him what is wrong with her. Vivian told her to please help her out in this one, that after this very one, she will call her father. Then Annabelle decided to help. According to them, they said they called this woman. She told them, they narrated what is wrong with Vivian to her, and she said that this is a water people's problem, that what is wrong with her is water spirit, that they should buy biscuits, sweets, Fanta, red candle, different kinds of things. They went to the market and got those things, and the next day they went to the church. She said the woman did all the whole thing she did on her, using the items they bought, did some sacrifices, some rituals, but it seems she got herself. But the moment she got home, this thing became worse, to the extent that she could not even move her body. She cannot get up and walk around the room or do anything on her own. That was when Annabelle got so angry and told her that she must call her father. That, or else, if not, she will leave the room for her. She will pack her things and leave. That she should get her father involved in this. That she will not be held responsible if anything happens to her, if he buy or something. That she will not be held responsible. That was when, after Annabelle spoke to her, she left. When she came back, Vivian told her that, yes, I called my father and he told me what I want to do. That if I do this thing after 2 days, there is no changes, I should come back home. that he went for a burial at his maternal side. Annabelle agreed. Then he now begged Annabelle that there is somewhere he wants her to go and check something for her. That she saw these people on social media and see the things they are doing, and her mind was pleased with that. Annabelle said, he told Annabelle, Annabelle said no, that she's not going, that she might be kidnapped or by. She said no. She showed her us our program. Then Annabelle said okay, that she will go. So when they came here, they narrated this story to us. After narrating this story to us, my seer looked into it. Sorry, before us here is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secret and deep things, and he also know when someone is telling lies. My seer looked into it and said, he do not know why he's seeing Vivian's father's face in this very issue. I told Vivian. Vivian said it's not possible that her father cannot do her this thing. That her father loves her so much. In fact, that she is the only daughter. Understand? Then my sister said we should go ahead to invite the father. At first, she didn't want to, but I told her, I insisted, and she decided to give me her father's number, and I called and I invited the father. That's why you are seeing him here. When the father came, I narrated the story Annabelle and Vivian narrated to us and asked the man what he has to say about it. He started ranting, he started shouting that his daughter is sick and he did not know about it. Nobody told him. And we brought him here in the public. That the question is, why is his daughter sick and nobody told him? I was like, are you asking me this question or are you asking your daughter? He said he's asking his daughter. I said, fine. Vivian, answer your father. He said that is sorry, that she thought is something she could handle on her own. Sir, you are following up, sir? Okay. She thought it's something she can handle on her own. She pleaded and I calmed the man down. And I asked the man if she has a hand in what is happening to the daughter. He said no, that is not possible. I now told him, if I bring something for you to swear, are you going to swear you do not have a hand in what is happening to your daughter? It was like, how can him have a hand in what is happening to her, his only daughter, someone he loves so much, someone he do not joke with. In fact, he went ahead to tell us that he's a great native doctor, that when you count when you want to count native doctor in his place, he's number 2. That there is no way. Understand? So after saying everything, I say, if I bring something for you to swear, will you swear? He said, before I will bring the thing here, he will swear. I've seen it. And in fact, he said so many things. And after telling all these things, I brought my seer into it. My seer looked into it and said that what is happening to this young girl, Vivian, your girlfriend, is what the father did for someone. That this person came to the father to do a work, and it happens that they use the daughter as the sacrifice without him knowing. Understand? The man said, how? We explained to him. He said he works for so many people that plenty people comes to him and he works for them. That even if I go to his place now, I will see people waiting for him. I said, okay. I brought my seer into it once again. My seer said that the person that did this thing to Vivian is very close to him. That in fact, that the person is the boyfriend. Yes. Are you shocked?
I'm very, very shocked.
Because he's her boyfriend, right?
I'm even looking at her here. I'm like, how could I do that to you? I'm very, 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 very shocked.
Okay, I'm coming. Calm down. Let me calm your nerves. Yeah. So when my seer said that, I told Vivian, you heard what my seer said. Who is this your boyfriend my seer is talking about? She became restless and was like, she never wanted to say something, but I made her say it, and she said, Which one? That she had more than three. She just have that she had three boyfriend. She has three boyfriend. Yes, three.
Wow.
So um I collected, my sister said I should get those people's number and invite them down to this place. She gave me three numbers, and the first person I called happens to be you. Hmm? What's that your name again?
My name is Raphael.
Raphael. So Raphael, please, haven't heard what is going on here. What do you have to say concerning this very issue? What part do you have in this issue?
I'd like to say thank you for calling me because
Okay.
she's someone I care about so much. Like, I could count how many things I've done for her, but that's fine. Um, it all happened when I started. We do talk, and we attend medicine, college of medicine together.
Okay.
And when we do talk, we always talk about how we want to make our future brighter and stuff like that. So I called her one certain day, and I don't know, she just went into oblivion. And she was telling me, I don't know, I can't see properly, I can't see properly. And I was asking her on the phone, what is happening, what is going on? And the next thing she was like, she'll call me back, she's coming. And then the next day I tried to like reach her, her phone was not going. I tried to reach her the other day again, and she told me she's having high fever, high temperature. And I was like, what is wrong with you? Because anytime someone is having like high fever or high temperature, it's definitely malaria or something related to that. You get. So I told her definitely she should go and check herself out.
Okay.
And which she told me she's going to check herself out. And she went to check herself out in the hospital, and she came back and she said there was no report. I asked her, what do you mean there's no report? Because normally when you have like high fever or high temperature, there should be something that, oh, this was happening to you. Do you get? But to my surprise, she told me there's nothing there. And
Okay.
she was still telling me about she's still feeling the same symptoms. It was still happening over and over again.
Okay.
Then I told her that this could be a sign of something maybe spiritual. So
Okay.
why I have like a ministry, my family attend the ministry. I attend the ministry and they've been doing good work since ages. Why
Okay.
don't she go try the ministry out?
Okay.
And she was like, oh, she's going to go and try it. I gave her the address and everything.
Okay.
So when she did, unfortunately, she called me back and she was like, I've gone to the ministry, and anytime they perform something like deliverance on me, I always feel better.
Okay.
But it always gets worse after the deliverance.
Okay.
So I was surprised. I was like, what is going on? She called me again that she's losing it, that she's entering trance mode, that she could not see anything, that I should help out. Me, I was surprised because she's someone I care about so much. You get, anything I'm doing, I'm always putting her as I'm putting myself first.
Okay.
So when she called me and narrated everything to me, I was surprised. I was like, what can I do to stop this? You get?
Okay.
Then next thing she told me, she wants to try out some medications. I told her self-medication is not good. We are medical practitioners, you get. Self-medication can be good only when you know this is what is wrong with you, do you get. But
Okay.
in the case of the doctor doesn't give you like a report or anything, you definitely don't know what's wrong with you, do you get. So it could be something apart from what you're thinking. And self-medication is not good. She was like, no problem. I never knew like she was having self-medication behind my back, you get.
Okay.
I told her to consider going to see another church, another ministry. After which she told me that they're going to perform a 7 days program on her.
Okay.
I assisted her with buying some things like sweets for her to go do the
Okay.
reverence. After which she went there, and after the deliverance it just became worse, and the mama was like, um something's wrong with her and it has to do with something like Obanji related. I was
Okay.
surprised. I was like, ow, she's someone I know, and we are close to our final year, almost our
Okay.
final year. And for since when I've known her, have never like complained about, even if she like fell sick or something like that, it was not like as persistent as this one.
Okay.
I told her because she told me about her dad.
Okay.
I was like, okay, you have a dad that does this kind of thing, is a native man. Why don't you consider him or consult him to tell him more about this?
Okay, Daddy, are you listening to him? I want you to be focused. Just listen. Okay, just so that you will hear what is happening. Okay.
So when I told her about this, I was planning to travel because I wanted to go see my aunt. My aunt
Okay.
just put to bed, so I wanted to go see my aunt. And I discussed it with her. I don't like the states. in which you are. Definitely, you should go and see your dad. I don't like it. Go and see
Okay.
your dad. After she told me she's going to go and see her dad.
Okay.
And I came back, I couldn't find her. So I was just asking around. I even called her friend Annabelle. She wasn't picking her call. And I heard you. I saw your phone call.
Okay.
So when I saw your phone call, I was like, "Who is this calling me?" You said Vivian is here with you with her father, and they would like to see me. At first, I was very very happy because I was trying to reach her friend, reach her, she wasn't picking. So I was very happy that she's already in a safe hand. So I tried my possible best to reach her.
All right, no problem. Sir, you heard what your daughter's boyfriend said, or your daughter's one of your daughter's boyfriend, you heard what he said. Okay. Young man, do you have a hand or do you have any clue in what is happening to Vivian?
I think Vivian will even know this better because she knows I'm somebody that will cross the seven sea for her. I'm that kind of man that will never want to see anybody lay a finger on her, talk less of me to even harm her.
For real.
For real. Like I won't like even see somebody do something to her, talk less of even me to do that to her.
So you are trying to let us know that you do not have a hand in what is happening to Vivian.
I do not have a hand. I'm even surprised now that she's telling me she has like three boyfriend because all this while I've been in the dark, you get. So I'm shocked as everyone here.
Okay, so if I bring something for you to swear here, you will swear right now that you have no hand in what is happening to Vivian.
I'll swear it and do it right now for everybody to see. I don't have a hand in what is wrong with her.
For real.
For real, like I don't have a hand in what is wrong with her.
All right, no problem. Sir, you heard what the young man said.
My ears are open.
No problem. I want to bring my Sia into this very issue. Let's hear what Sia has to say concerning it. Let's find out if this young man is free or is innocent of what is happening to this, to your daughter. Vivian, do you have anything to say? Hmm? You want to say something? Hmm? Or are you okay? You don't want. This is your boyfriend, right?
Yes.
All right, no problem. So let's bring Sia into this very issue. People, you guys have heard the guy's side of the story. So without wasting anybody's time, let's bring Sia into it and hear what Sia has to say about it. First, we'll have to confirm if this young guy is innocent of what is happening to Vivian or he has a hand in it. Sia, ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Biko, otu onye n'ime ụmụ nwoke ịtọ ya na Vivian na-eme ọyị isi mụ mee ka ha bịa, otu onye n'ime ha nọ n'etiti anyị ugbu a. Ọ sị na afọ ya bụ Raphael. Ọ bịakwanụ nkọrịa ihe niile akọrọ anyị, ihe Vivian na-eyi nwaanyị kọrọ anyị na ihe nna Vivian kọrọ anyị, wee jụọ ya ka ihe o were ikwu na ya bụ ihe. Ọ sị m na ihe o were ikwu na ya bụ ihe bụ na n'oge ihe a bido na Vivian gwara ya maka ya bụ ihe, o wee gwa ya gawa ụlọ ọgwụ na onye ndịrị ihe a na-eme na ọ ga-abụnarị malaria or typhoid. Ọ sị na ha gara ụlọ ọgwụ, na mgbe ha gachara ya bụ ụlọ ọgwụ, ọ bata ọ kpọọ ya wee na-agwa ya na ndị ụlọ ọgwụ si na o nwere ihe ha fụ na-eme ya, na o nwere ihe na-eme ya. Na mgbe Vivian gwara ya otu a, o wee si n'ime owu ya wee gwa ya na ihe a nwere ike ịbụ ihe ekpele. O wee si Vivian ya gawa ụlọ ekpere. Ọ ya gwa Vivian ụlọ ekpere anụ ọ ga. Ọ sị na ndị be ha na-aga ya na ezinụlọ ya wa na-aga ya bụ ụlọ ekpere. Na ọ ya gwa Vivian gawa ya bụ ihe. Vivian ha wee gaa emechara ekpere na ihe niile ha mee. Ọ bata wee gwakwa ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke na-ekwe ka o si wee gaa. O wee si ya gawa ụka nke ndị ụka white. Vivian wee gakwa ya bụ ihe. Ọ sị na ka a gacha ya bụ ihe batakwa kama ihe ga-akawarụ mma, o wee na-afụ na ya bụ ihe kawarụ njọ. Na ya mere o ji wee si Vivian ya kpọwa nne ya, na ọ sị Vivian kpọwa nne ya, na nne ya na ebe nne ya wụ onye dibịa nke ukwuu ya, na nne ya nwere ike ineba ya na ya bụ ihe mara ebe ihe na-eme ya si wee na-eme ya. Vivian wee gwakwana ya na ọ ga-akpọ nne ya. Ọ sị na ọ zọpụrụ ụkwụ njem na o mee travel na nwanne ya nwaanyị mụrụ nwa o wee gawa. Na mgbe ọ gakwanụ bata na ọfụrọzi Vivian na ọ na-akpọkwa n'ekwentị ya, akara ekwentị ya ọ dị ebu ya, ọ kpọọ Annabel ada ebu ya bụ ihe. Na mgbe ọ dịzie mgbe ịtụnanya mgbe akara ekwentị m bata na ekwentị ya, o wee nee ya ka onye bukwa onye nke a o buo ya bụ ihe m wee gwa ya. Ọ sị na mgbe ọ nụrụ Vivian na m na Vivian na nna ya na ebe a na obi jupụtakwara ya aṅụrị na Vivian bụ onye nke ọ fụrụ n'anya ọfụma na ihe gbasara Vivian na-amasị ya na ihe ọbụla na-akpagbu Vivian na-akpagbukweni ya. N'o ya mere mgbe njikwute okwu Vivian wee gbara ọsọ hapụ ihe niile ọ na-eme wee bịa ebe a. M wee jụọ ya na aka ya dị n'ihe na-eme Vivian, ọ sị m na aka ya adịrị ya. Nzi ya mbute iyi ebe a ka ọ nwụọ ọ ga-aṅụ iyi, ọ sị m na ọ ga-aṅụ iyi na aka ya adịrị ya, na o nwere ike imewu Vivian ihe ọjọọ na ọ fụrụ ya n'anya nke ukwuu. M wee sị biko dododo na etufuru oge ọbụla ka ị nebagodo anya na ya bụ ihe, ka ị gwagodi ihe i wee ikwu n'okwu a, ka anyị marụ ka aka nwatakịrị nwoke a n'ebe a ọ dị ọcha n'ihe na-eme ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị ka ọ na ọ dịrị ọcha. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, Sia wants to say something. Sia biko gaa n'iru gwa m ihe ịchọpụtara n'ihe a nwatakịrị nwoke a gwara anyị. Aka ya dị n'ihe na-eme Vivian ka ọ na aka adịrị ya? Ana m age ntị.
Obi ya bụ nwata nwoke dịkwa n'ọcha n'ebe ya bụ nwata nwaanyị nọ.
Sia said, sir, you are listening to us. Vivian, you are listening. Annabel, you are here. My Sia said, the heart of this young man is pure, is clean where your daughter Vivian is. Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ọ ka ọ na-alụ onye ji mmadụ ụmụ nwoke ịtọ ya na fa anaghị oyi. Ifụlọ ka ọnọdụ si wee gbajuo dọrụ, ọ marozi onye tinyere ya na nsogbu ọ nọ na ya.
Vivian, my Sia said, this one goes to you. That you, is blaming you because you have 3 boyfriends. And now something is wrong with you. You cannot be able to say that this is the person that is behind what. This is my boyfriend. You have 3. He said he's blaming you because had it been it's just one person, this thing will be a whole lot of easy for us. But now you have 3 of them. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Mana o nwekwe n'ike ọ bụrụ ka Chukwu si wee chi ya bụ maka ndụ ụmụ ndị ọzọ ha na-go n'iyi site n'ọrụ na a na-alụrụ gị ọrụ awele maọbụ emelụ gị nke ọzọ, ngwa weta nka ka e were wee gbanwee ya.
Sia said it might be how God wants it, because your father has been doing this thing on other people's children. Maybe God did this one to pay him back. It's just like karma visited your father right now. Maybe if he will repent or take correction from what he has been doing against other people's children. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Mana ka arapụgodi ka idose nya bụ okwu n'akụkụ.
Sia said we should leave that one aside.
Ka anyị gaba n'iru.
Okay.
Ebe ọ bụ na aka nwata nwoke a dị ọcha.
Sia said we should go ahead, we should move ahead, that this young man's hand is clean. His hands are clean concerning what is happening to Vivian. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ya bụ chọọ ụzọ ị ga-esi wee malụ onye ọzọ bụ onye nke ya akpọta. Ihe anyị ga na-ayọ Chukwu bụ ka ọ beela anyị ya bụ ọlụ nkenke ka anyị rapụ ije tebe aka.
Okay, Sia said I should look for a way of inviting the next person. That what we should be praying for is that God should help us and make this thing so easy for us, so that the next person that will come may be the person behind what is happening or something. Sir, do you know this young man? Have you seen him in your shrine ever before?
I've not seen him once.
You've not seen him before.
I've not seen him.
Okay, like if you see this person in question, can you be able to recognize him?
Yes, I will.
You will.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Young man, my seer said your hands are clean. Sorry for the inconveniences. Sorry for bringing you down to this place. Somebody wey in house dey born no dey pursue rat. Na him be the thing. Something is wrong with this girl. Then these 3 persons she called are all suspects. But thank God you have been vindicated. All right? So thank you once again for coming. People, you guys have heard this very story. You heard what the young man said, and Sia has confirmed that he's innocent. And the father of the young girl said he has never seen this young man at his place before. That if he sees the person, he will recognize this very person. And you heard what Sia said. Sia is throwing blame on the young girl for having 3 boyfriends, making this thing difficult for us. That is why it is good. Do not keep more than one man. Be faithful. Have just one. So that if anything is happening to you, you will know where that thing is coming from. But having 3, oh God, is too much. It's just too much. Only you 3. But that one is none of my business. Let's forge ahead. Let's move ahead to get solution to what is happening to her. So without wasting anybody's time, I want you to click on the share button right now and share this video. Make it go viral for the world to watch and learn. Things are happening and we have to be careful. And as you are sharing this video, please follow up to see how all this thing is going to end. I'm going to call the next person in line to come down to this place. Let's hear from the person what he has to say concerning what is happening to this very young girl. So please stay tuned and see how all this thing is going to play out. Thank you.